Paramount Pictures is currently filming a major motion picture in North Georgia called
Very interesting things which you'll see once you check out that movie.
We generally work on a few different types of projects. Obviously, we do a lot of short films.
Michael, how did you get started in filmmaking?
A very large part of the success of any project.
I started my filmmaking career actually on a cruise ship making short films.
Wow. I'm the executive producer to our new feature film, The Common Denominator.
Tell us a little bit about your character in the film.
She's really upset from the beginning, from the get-go.
Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, basically, I somehow started acting in 1992.
We are joined with hip-hop journalist and screenwriter Raheem Shabazz of Rasha Entertainment. It's a pleasure to have you on our show today, Raheem.
Thank you. I appreciate being here.
Okay. Share with our audience some of the magazines and other projects that you have written as a journalist.
As a journalist, I've written for a variety of magazines, Ozone magazines, I've written for Break magazines, Urban Enterprise magazines, I've even written for Rolling Out, Grip magazine. You know, those are magazines that's here in Atlanta on a national level. I've written from everybody from Vibe, The Source, the XXL. Right now, I'm freelancing for like over 15 different magazines.
Okay, that's wonderful. What inspired you to write screenplays?
I feel, you know, with my background and my upbringing and, you know, how I was brought up, you know, I'm from New York City. You know, I kind of had the good life and the bad life, more the bad life. And I feel, you know, I have a story to tell. And if it's not my personal testament or my story, just things that I witnessed, things that I've seen. And as a writer, you know, I'm real analytical. So just my writing, I paint a vivid picture. People be like, you know, that could be a movie. So one day I said, you know what, this is going to be a movie. And, you know, I kind of like picked it up from there.
Okay. Tell us about your screenplay, The Sun Will Rise.
The Sun Will Rise is based on two rappers that work a dead-end job, and they're working for a moving company. And just by happenstance, that the individual that they move in is the head of a record company. It's called Rasha Entertainment. And he hears them, and he offers them a lucrative contract deal. And one of the rappers, who's played by Lil Zane, who's actually a rapper, and another rapper, his name is Javon. He's a rapper as well. So they get signed to a lucrative deal, and Lil Zane falls in love with the CEO's daughter, which is played by a young lady named Nina Nicole. And this causes dissension within the group because the father, he doesn't like that. So the premise of the movie is, will they keep the contract or will he keep the girl?
Oh, okay.
And you got to see the movie in order to find out what happens.
Okay. Why did you choose to produce the trailer for the feature before shooting the full-length movie?
Well, I knew going in that I didn't have the necessary funds to do the whole full-length movie, so I wanted to do the non-traditional approach. You know, people are not quick to invest in you if you didn't invest in yourself. So what I did was I took all the money I had and went, and I knew I could shoot a trailer. So, you know, I got enough of the scenes that would tell the story from beginning to end. And it was just to show people that this is an independent film, and I didn't want people to take it as, oh, it's just another independent film. And I didn't want to get blindsided in Hollywood's eye where this is a B-rated film. And if anybody see it, you know, the first thing they ask me, how much money you spent on that? You know, because of the money shots, you know, the caliber of location, the actors, and things like that. And when you trying to do it on that type of level and you really doesn't have the money, you know, I think that you better off, you know, just shooting the trailer, showing people, building up the anticipation, and then get the necessary funds to come back and finish it. So what I did was, instead of just coming back and finishing everything, I see that I had enough to do a short film. Now I'm entering in film festivals, I'm winning. You know, every film festival I enter in, it's a hit. You know, I'm hitting home runs, I'm winning in it. And now the stakes is up. People are calling and, you know, what's next, what you doing now? And it was just a strategic way of getting in the game. And I don't think I'm the first person that did it. I know I'm not going to be the last. And it's just a non-traditional approach, another way of trying to hit that home run. You know, get to Hollywood.
I hear you. Who are some of the people that are helping you with this project?
As far as actors, I have Nina Nicole, I have Little Zane, I have Javon. We also have a comedian named Food Stamp, appeared on BET. Actually, he won the contest with Pepsi. Okay. We have Mommy Chula from 107.9, DJ Mommy Chula. Variety of well-talented, rounded actors that's here in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Some of them known, some of them not known. But they're very talented. That's on the actors end of it. As far as productions and producers and things like that, we have the Horn Brothers, another individual by the name of Sean Anthony Anderson, and myself. And it was a combination of people. Don't quite remember everybody. But a lot of people came out, participated, and you know, they seen the vision and they helped work with it.
Good, good. What are some of the festivals and awards this project has received?
Most recently, we entered into the Atlanta Hip Hop Film Festival, and we was nominated in 4 different categories. You know, we won 1. And that was the Best Short Film Award. So that was real big. It was an honor. Actually, my award was going to be presented to me by Tyler Perry, but he couldn't make it. His top producer, individual by the name of Roger Bob, he presented me with the award, and they allowed me to come to the set as an apprentice during the filming of Daddy's Little Girl. Wow. So I was able to see, you know, what really happens on a big budget film. Mm-hmm. and it was real good. It's an experience that I'll never forget, and you know, it makes me realize that I'm that much closer to my dream, and one day I'm going to be on a big set like that.
And you will. Just keep the faith. Now with this project, you are the writer and executive producer, right?
So that means that not only did I write it, I also financed it. You know, I paid for everything out of my pocket. I seen it from script to screen. You know, I could have went, you know, with another company and had them finance it. You know, it was talks, it was deals on the table, but a lot of things they want you to do is give up your creative control. And I knew that going in, that the people that I wanted to be a part of it, you know, we would need a bigger name, and nah, you know, I root for the underdog. So I wanted to get people that was relatively unknown and to bring them out. You know, it's a lot of untapped talent here in Atlanta, and I wanted to showcase that in this movie.
Okay. It is important to you as a writer to retain some of the control of your work when working with other producers and directors?
Yes, very important. But also, you can't be one-track minded, you know, because I don't know everything. Certain scenes wasn't making sense, you know. They may say, well, it's not really coming off, you know, you might want to do it this way. Certain times, the actors will ad-lib it or just put their own creative spin into it. And sometimes it sounded better than what I had down there. And I was like, you know what, we're going to keep that. I've never been a radio personality, so the dialogue that I had for the radio scene with Mommy Chula, I asked her, I said, well, how does it sound? Does this sound like something that you would say? She was like, you want me to be honest? And I was like, yeah. She was like, nah. I was like, well, what would you say? I was like, just do what you would do. And she did that, and I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it. So you know, you got to give and take, you know? You got to give and take, and that's what I did. But overall, it was my creative vision, you know. I seen like that's something that I can put my name on. It wasn't nothing where I didn't feel comfortable with, and everybody put a little input into it.
Good, good. What other projects that you have coming up that you can share with our audience?
Well, right now, You know, I was working on A Kissing Bandit. I was the film consultant with that, as well as the casting director. That movie's done. It's going to be doing the film circuit, you know, and the festivals and everything. We're going to premiere it at Magic Johnson Theater. Don't have a tentative date for that. But right now, I'm working on a sitcom, and it's called Acceptance. I'm still in the writing phase of that. So that's my next project. And then I got another movie idea, you know, I'm still writing that. But before 2007, both of those, they'll be out here.
Okay, much added success to
Thank
your
you,
career.
I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure for you being on the show today, too.
Thank you.